inadequate. Somebody's nice enough to wish the peace of Shabbat on you. You might want to wish the person Shabbat peace. Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom.
Oh, that's so much better. Thank you. The cheering section back there, fantastic. Now, we have a couple special things going on tonight. The first and most important for me is that my dear friend Aaron Selkow is here from Harlem, and Camp Harlem, not the neighborhood in New York, but Joe and Betty Harlem, who founded this camp more than 50 years ago. And even though it's more than 50 years ago, more than half of the 50 years I have been involved in teaching there. I started in 1989-90, and it has been a marvelous experience. I've been welcomed for my Torah, and I've been welcomed for my guitar. And Aaron, every year, takes great pleasure in beating me into the ground in one-on-one basketball, right? Every year he says, I'll let you come another year if you beat me one-on-one. And anyway, that didn't happen. So this year we had a magnificent send-off for me during a Shabbat morning service. And we're just so delighted we're here. And our friends here, so let's get a representation. Who's here from Rodo Shalom? Raise your hands. Okay? You could actually move up. We're nice people. Who's here from Temple Emmanuel? Oh my gosh. They all came across the river. And Rabbi Lockitz is here. I've known her for so long. We're so delighted that she's here tonight as a civilian. We're happy to do that as well. Anybody here from Ohav Shalom in the North Hills? No? So we basically have Rodo Shalom Emmanuel here, unless I missed one. Did I miss a shul? The people who go to Camp Harlem. Temple David? Any Temple David Nicks here? And then, of course, we have the Gutstein family. Ari, it's your bar mitzvah. You waited and worked all this time. We're so delighted. Now, if you have not prayed with us using what's called visual tefillah before, you don't even need to have a book. Everything is going to be up there, projected with beautiful pictures. Rabbi Gorban is a wonderful, wonderful guide in our prayer. We have decided that we're going to do Harlem tunes tonight. And just a warning at the end, in memory and honor of Leonard Cohen, we're going to do Adon Olam to Hallelujah. So you know how that's going to go. And if I start crying, maybe I won't be alone. This week is the week where our adventure starts. Abraham and Sarai are called to go to a land they do not know. And they're called not to acquire blessings, but to personify them. To literally become blessings in the world for themselves and their family, their clan, but also for others as well. This beautiful rendition, I don't know what the chick is doing there, but I think that's beautiful.
It's going on its way.
Oh, it's going on its way. Very good. If you know this beautiful tune by Debbie Friedman, please feel free to join in.
Lechi lach to a land that I will show you. Lech lecha to a place you do not know. Lechi lach on your journey I will bless you. And you shall be a blessing. You shall be a blessing. You shall be a blessing. Lechi lach.
Second verse.
Lechi lach, and I shall make your name great. Lech lecha, and all shall praise your name. Lechi lach, on your praise that I will show you. L'simchat chayim, l'simchat chayim, l'simchat chayim, lechi
Back to the beginning.
lach, lechi lach, to a land that I will show you. Lech lecha, to a place you do not know. Lechi lach, on your journey I will bless you. You shall be a blessing. You shall be a blessing. You shall be a blessing. Lechi lach.
All right, will you bring your parents up to the candles and Kiddush table. And it's our custom, if you are able to please rise for candles and Kiddush. We're celebrating these not just to welcome Shabbat, but as part of Ari's bar mitzvah this weekend.
It's okay. I'll put it right here. That's good.
And if you'd like to follow along in your book, there are page numbers at the top of every screen, but I'll also call out a few of them, page 3.
Wait until she's done.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kisham b'zvotav tivanu, lahadlik ner shel Shabbat.
Amen.
Praise you, Adonai, our God, ruler of all, who makes us holy with commandments and commands us to kindle the lights of Shabbat. If you look at the next screen, you'll find the Kiddush, and we're going to ask, come close to the microphone, pick a key, and we'll just join in at the right time. There we go. Baruch atah
Baruch atah Adonai
Eloheinu melech haolam,
borei peri hagafen.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu v'shabbat kochon v'ahava u'ratzon hinhilanu zikaron l'maseh b'reishit ki hu yom tefillah lemikrayim kodesh zecher l'siyot mimitzrayim ki vanu v'charta ve'otanu kidoshta mihohamim v'shabbat kodsheha ve'ahava u'ratzon inhaltanu baruch atah Adonai mekadesh hashabbat.
Amen.
Give some to your parents. As we say, it's just juice. It's all right. And then when you are done with, we'll have you guys sit down, and everybody will sit down with you. Mazel tov. Mazel tov. And mazel tov. Oh, got it. Please find a seat. In our wonderful journey to do Harlem tunes tonight, the Kabbalat Shabbat Psalms that we do, we're going to be doing Nusach Harlem. The way we usually do them there, I check with the song leader, the official song leader of Camp Harlem, Noah Diamondstein, just yesterday to make sure I have the tunes right, which is an important thing. And if you know it, please join in. If you don't, there's a lot of ya la la's. We love la la laing, which apparently is universal in any language. So I'm on 3. Waiting for my partner.
Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, lie, lie.
Do that again. Here we go.
Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, lie, lie.
Now the Hebrews up there. Lechuna ranah.
Sing unto God, the maker of all, sure and strong. Let all of creation from mountain to sea hear our song. Lechud eranena, God's light, we rejoice. Now let us listen with all of our hearts to hear God's voice. Yai, lai, 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 lai. Lai, 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 lai. Yai, lai, 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 lai. Lai, 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 lai.
Last time.
Yai, lai, 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 lai. Yai, lai, 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 lai. Yai, lai, 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 lai. Lai, 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 lai.
We're told to sing unto God a new song. I'm on 2, by the way. One of our favorites here by Julie Silver. If you don't know the Hebrew, the English comes up pretty easily as well.
Shiru Adonai kol haaretz. Shiru Adonai shir chadash.
Again.
Shiru Adonai kol haaretz. Shiru Adonai shir chadash. Sing unto God, all the earth, a new song. I will sing unto God a new song. Sing unto God, and we'll all sing along. All the earth, unto God a new song. Shiru Adonai kol haaretz. Shiru Adonai shir chadash. Sing unto God, all the earth, a new song. I will sing unto God a new song. Sing unto God, and we'll all sing along. All the earth, a new song unto God. Shiru Adonai kol haaretz. Shiru Adonai shir chadash.
Now, Or Zeru Alat Sadiq. It says in the next psalm that light is sung for the righteous and joy for the upright in heart. So there are 3 parts of this. If you don't like to do words, we have a part that isn't yalala because we're not want to be boring. Okay? So it goes like this. Bum biddy bum 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 bum biddy bum. Use your bass voices. Bum biddy bum 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 bum biddy bum. Oh, they're so quick. You learn that bum biddy bum just like that, right? And you know it from camp. So now the next part is Yababan, right?
Yes.
So follow Rabbi Gorman. Okay, I'm going to do the yum biddy bums. Anybody can yum biddy bum with me, or you can do yada with her, and then we'll get the words in. Yum biddy bum, 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 yum biddy bum. Nice, just we need a third voice, and that has the melody or zarua. So that goes like this.
Or Zaru Alat Sadiq Ul Yishrei Lev Simcha. Or Zaru Alat Sadiq Ul Yishrei Lev Simcha.
Try that again.
Or Zaru Alat Sadiq Ul Yishrei Lev Simcha. Or Zaru ala tzadik u'yisrael simcha.
Okay, bumpity bum. Raise your hands if you're bumpity-bumpiting with me. Okay, nice and loud. Joe, this is your thing, right? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Yum biddy bum, 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 yum. Now your part. Yum biddy bum, 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 yum biddy yum biddy bum, yum Well, the most famous of all Shabbat songs is called L'chadodi, Let the Bride Come In. It's our custom here to do verses 1, 2, 4, and 5. In the last
5 and 9.
verse, what?
1, 2, 5, and 9.
1, 2, what did I say?
1, 2, 4, and 5.
But 4 and 5 equals 9.
4 and 5 does equal 9.
Fast on your
Aaron,
feet.
you may not know, I have a major math deficiency, which is just causes riotous laughter at board meetings and executive meetings when we talk about it. 1, 2, 5, and 9. The last one will ask people to turn around. If you want the page number for it, it's page 20 in the prayer book for that time that you turn around. If you just want to sing the chorus, that's fine too. But we're greeting the bride. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, ready.
La 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 l'chadodi. La 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 likrat kala. La 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 b'nei Shabbat. B'nei Shabbat likar. La 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 l'chadodi. La 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 likrat kala. La 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 b'nei Shabbat. B'nei Shabbat likar. Shamor v'zachor b'dibur echad Hishme'anu el hamiuchad Adonai echad u'shemo echad l'shemo tiferet v'hitilah Yai 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 Ya la 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 l'chadodi. Ya la 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 likrat kala. Ya la 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 b'nei Shabbat. B'nei Shabbat nikar.
Verse 2.
Likrat Shabbat.
It's right up there.
L'reuven elcha. Ki mekor ha'beracha. Rosh Mikedem Nesucha Sof Ma'aseh Machshavat Tefillah Dai 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 Ya la 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 l'chadodi Ya la 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 likrat kala Ya la 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 b'nei Shabbat B'nei Shabbat nikar Itorri, Itorri, Ki ba'oreh, Uri, 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 Shir Daberi, Kevod Adonai, Alayich nigla, Ya la la, Ya la 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 la.
Everybody please rise and face the mirror as you're able. We're going to greet the bride. The last 2 words of the last verse, we bow to the left and then to the right.
Boi v'shalom, ateret bala, Then to the right. Have a seat, please. Yai, dai, dai. La 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 lechadodi. La 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 likrat kala. La 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 b'nei Shabbat. B'nei Shabbat likrat. Last time. La 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 lechadodi. La 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 likrat kala. La 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 b'nei Shabbat. B'nei Shabbat likrat.
Now, how many of you here were not raised in the Jewish tradition? Raise your hands. It's okay. This is like more Hebrew than you've ever done in your life in less than 20 minutes. Isn't that great? But this is the language, if you're a Christian, that Jesus understood. This is how he prayed. Jesus never went to church in his life. Right? Right, of course. Just want to make sure we're all straight on that. And so, to dip into the words of the Psalms, these are the ways that he said the Psalms. And so, respecting that ancient tie is part of what we try to do here for our people, and knowing that is the fountain or the foundation for both the Christian and Islamic traditions as well. The psalm for the Sabbath day itself is called Psalm 92, Mizmor Shir Yom HaShabbat. There's kind of a rip-roaring tune we do here. It goes like this. Mizmor is a song. Shir is the kind of song we're doing. Yom HaShabbat for the day of Shabbat. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, and
Mizmor Shir Yom HaShabbat, Tov lehodot l'Adonai, Ulezamer l'Shimcha Elyon, Ulezamer l'Shimcha Elyon.
again.
Mizmor Shir Yom HaShabbat, Tov lehodot l'Adonai, Ulezamer l'Shimcha Elyon, Ulezamer l'Shimcha Elyon.
V'hagid b'boker chastecha,
ואמונתך בלילות, עלי אסור ועלי נבל, עלי היגיון בכינור. מזמור שיר ליום השבת, טוב להודות לאדוני, ולזמר לשמך עליון, ולזמר לשמך עליון. כי שימחתני אדוני בבוא אליך, במעשה ידיך רבים. מה גדלו מעשיך אדוני, מאוד עמקו מחשבותיך. מזמור שיר ליום השבת, טוב להודות לאדוני, ולזמר לשמך עליון, ולזמר לשמך עליון.
Last time.
מזמור שיר ליום השבת, טוב להודות לאדוני, ולזמר לשמך עליון, ולזמר לשמך עליון.
Having celebrated Shabbat with the Psalms from 95 all the way to 99, and 92 is the Psalm for the Sabbath day, this section ends with a statement of praise about God called a Chatzi Kaddish. It's our custom, if you are able to please rise for the Chatzi Kaddish.
יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה, ויעלמה דברך חירותי וימליך מלכותי, בחייכון ובמכון וחיי לכל בית ישראל. בעגלה בעגלה ובזמן קריב יאמרו אמן. יהי שמי רבה מבורך, לעולם לעלמי עלמיה יתברך. יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם, ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי לקודשה. בריחו לילה מכל ברכתה ושירתה, תושבחתה ונחמתה, תמירן ועלמה ויאמרו Amen.
The call to worship the Baruch Hu is on the screen in front of you. And guess what? If you don't know the Hebrew, there are a lot of yallas. That's what we do. That's how we roll.
Ya Elai, ya la la, ya la 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 la, ya Elai, la la la, la 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 la. Praise be Adonai. Praise be Adonai, to whom our praise is due. Praise be Adonai, to whom our praise is due. Praise be Adonai, to whom our praise is due. Now and forever. Yalla, yalla la la la. Yalla, yalla la, yalla la la, yalla la. La 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 la. Please be seated.
Do you want to explain the blessing that we are going to do right now, maybe?
Sure. Every one of our morning and evening services has a series of prayers to really highlight the recitation of Shema, and to make sure that recitation of Shema is something that's meaningful. So we acknowledge the three pivotal moments in our history. The first one of those is creation. The second one is revelation, so when we received the Torah at Mount Sinai. And the third one is, anyone? Exodus, redemption.
Yay! Somebody doesn't have to take the test. Good.
Someone passed the test. So the first one is a blessing for creation, for the wonders of creation, especially the mixing of light and dark. The mixing of light and dark as light rolls into dark and dark rolls into light. You can also find this in your books on page 30.
Roll into dark, roll into light. Night becomes day, day turns to night. Roll into dark, roll into light. Night becomes day, day turns to night. Oh, rain on the light. Night becomes day, day turns to night. Roll into dark, roll into light. Night becomes day, day turns to night. Roll into dark, roll into light. Night becomes day, day turns to night. Roll into dark, roll into light. Night becomes day, day turns to night. Roll into dark, roll into light. Night becomes day, day turns to night. Roll into dark, roll into light. Night becomes day, day turns to night.
Baruch atah Adonai hama'ariv aravim.
Amen.
Blessed are you, Adonai, who brings on evening.
So after we acknowledge the God of creation, we say, and I'm going to pattern my words now after Christian text, God so loved the Jewish people, God gave us Torah. God gave us a book of instruction and revelation and poetry and narrative to tell us not only our past, but how to live our lives today. Truly, the God that would do that is a God who loves you. Every week I ask our kids, would you like it if your parents had no rules? And they start to say, yeah. And then they say, oh my gosh, rules are a sign of love. There's a beautiful song about that. It goes like this. Ahavat olam, Beit Yisrael,
חוקים ומשפטים. אותנו לימדת, אותנו לימדת. על כן אדוני אלוהינו בשוכבנו וקומנו נשיח בחוקיך ונשמח בדברי תורתך ובמצוותיך לעולם ועד כי הם חיינו ויורך ימינו ובהם נגי יומם ולילה נגי יומם ולילה ואהבתך תסיר ממנו לעולמים ברוך אתה אדוני אוהב עמו ישראל אוהב עמו ישראל.
So to get ready to say the most important line in all of Judaism, Deuteronomy 6:4, the Shema, we're going to have you, if you're able to, please rise. I'm on 3. And get ready by singing these English words to focus ourselves.
Open up our eyes, teach us how to live, fill our hearts with joy and all the love you have to give. Gather us in peace as you bring us to your name, and we will know that you are one. We will know that you are one. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad.
Baruch Shem.
Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam Vaed. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam Vaed.
Shema.
Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad.
Please be seated as we continue with the passage after the Shema in Deuteronomy about loving God with all our heart, all our soul, all our might, first in Hebrew.
ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודך והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם בשיטתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובקומך וקשרתם לאות על ידיך והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם אני אדוני אלוהיכם אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים להיות לכם לאלוהים אני אדוני אלוהיכם.
Seeing Barbie in tefillin in prayer wrap is so right and so wrong at so many levels. It's wonderful. I love it every time you put that in there. So are we
I know
doing
it's your
English
favorite.
as well?
Yes, we are.
Okay. Together.
Love your God with every heartbeat, with every breath, with every conscious act. Keep in mind the words I command you today. Teach them to your children. Talk about them at work, whether you are tired or you are rested. Let them guide the work of your hands. Keep them in the forefront of your vision. Do not leave them at the doorway of your house or outside your gate. They are reminders to do all of my mitzvot so that you can be holy for God. I am Adonai, your God. I led you out of Egypt to become your God. I am Adonai, your God. Adonai Elohechem Emet.
So did you get redemption? Is that what you got?
BD got it.
This Hebrew is from Exodus 15, the Song of the Sea. It's one of our favorite tunes, and it's going to go right into a beautiful rendering by Debbie Friedman of how Miriam took her part along with Moses to lead everybody in dance. And it goes like this.
Mi kamocha ba'elim Adonai, mi kamocha nedar b'kodesh, Torah tehilot osefele, Torah tehilot osefele.
Try that again. 1, 2, ready, and
Mi kamocha ba'elim Adonai, mi kamocha nedar b'kodesh, Torah tehilot osefele, Torah tehilot osefele. מלכותך ראו בניך, בוקי היום לפני משה ומרים, זה אלי ענו ויאמרו, ענו ויאמרו, אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד, אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד. And the women dancing with their timbrels followed Miriam as she sang her song. Sing a song to the one whom we've exalted. Miriam and the women danced and danced the whole night long. ונאמר כי פדה אדוני את יעקב וגאלו מיד חזק ממנו ברוך אתה אדוני God Israel.
How many of you know the Christian prayer, Now I Lay Me Down to Sleep? Now, there's a Jewish version of that. We're about to sing it now. Hashki Venu Adonai calls us to lie down in peace and calls us to wake up to life renewed. In Judaism, sleep is 1/60th part of death. Every day you wake up as a victory. When George Burns, the famous comedian, lived to 104, at 103, somebody asked him, how have you lived so long? He said, I don't know. Every night I go to sleep and every morning I wake up. It's a good plan. So if you know the tune, please join in. And there's an English verse that goes with this as well.
Hashivenu Adonai, Eloheinu leshalom, v'hamidenu shomreinu lechaim. Hashivenu Adonai, Eloheinu leshalom, v'hamidenu shomreinu lechaim. A shelter of your peace over us, guide us with wisdom, compassion, and trust. Hashivenu Adonai, Eloheinu leshalom, v'hamidenu shomreinu lechaim. Save us for the sake of your name. Shield us from hatred
come on up. One of the passages we read or sing every Friday night is called Vishamru. It's Exodus 31, 16 to 17, which says that we get Shabbat not just in the time of the Bible, not just in the time of the rabbis, not just in medieval times, but for all time. And there's a tune that we do, just kind of a bopping tune, that hopefully, if you know it, you'll join in so you're not feeling alone, okay? I'm going to turn off my mic so we can hear you.
Veshamru b'nei Israel et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat ledoratam berit olam. Veshamru b'nei Israel et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat ledoratam berit olam. Israel, oti leolam, oti leolam. Veshamru b'nei Israel et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat ledoratam berit olam. Vayom hashvim asa Adonai et hashamayim et haaretz v'shamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat ledoratam berit olam. Vayom hashvi Shabbat vayinahash Shabbat vayinafash Shabbat vayinafash v'shameru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat ledoratam berit olam.
You have something for him?
I do. I thought maybe you'd want to say something. Well, on behalf of Pittsburgh Area Reformed Temple Youth, otherwise known as Party. We have a T-shirt for you, right? So the front,
Here, let's show everybody how you look. There you go.
right?
Perfect.
And the
white.
back.
There you go. Oh, and back. Here, we'll do this too.
So we know where you
There
came
you go.
from.
There. I don't think Temple Sun
And-
is big enough, but there we go. But take this as one of the
Yes.
many gifts that you're going to be getting along this weekend, and our mazel tov, and we'll hear more from you tomorrow, okay? Seats right over there. The middle part of our service is called the Amidah, the standing prayer. Tonight it's composed of 7 blessings, 3 of praise, 1 of acknowledging Shabbat, and 3 of thanksgiving for God's many wonders and gifts in the world, including the gift of the possibility of peace, which, given the turmoil of this week, I'm going to pray really, really hard this week, just so you know. So what's interesting is the very first thing we're asked to do by our tradition is look at froggies. No, the very first thing we're asked to do is open our mouths to be able to pray. So there's a repetitive chant here, and we're going to ask people, if you're able to please rise, and if you know the tune, join in. If you know it by the 3rd time, we hope you'll join in.
Sfatai tiftach Ufi agit tehilatecha.
Faster now.
Adonai sfatai tiftach Ufi agit tehilatecha.
Here we go.
Adonai sfatai tiftach Ufi agit tehilatecha. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu v'Elohei Avotenu v'Imotenu Elohei Avraham Elohei Yitzchak
ואלוהי יעקב, אלוהי שרה, אלוהי רבקה, אלוהי רחל ואלוהי לאה, האל הגדול, הגיבור והנורא, אל עליון, גומל חסדים טובים וקונה הכל, וזוכר חסדי אבות ואימהות, ומביא גאולה לבני בניהם, למען שמו באהבה, מלך עוזר מושיע ומגן, ברוך אתה אדוני, מגן אברהם ועזרת שרה. אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני, מחיה כל אתה רב להושיע, משיב הרוח ומוריד הגשם, מכלכל חיים בחסד, מחיה הכל ברחמים רבים, סומך נופלים ורופא חולים, ומתיר אסורים, ומקיים אמונתו לשני עפר, מי כמוך בגבורות ומדומה לך, מלך ממית ומחיה ומצמיח ישועה, ונאמן אתה לחיות הכל, ברוך אתה אדוני בחיי הכל. אתה קדוש ושמך קדוש, וקדושים בכל יום יהללוך סלה, ברוך אתה אדוני האל הקדוש.
We join together in English. We offer thanks, O God, for this Shabbat, which unites us in faith and hope, for Shabbat holiness, which inspires sacred living,
For Shabbat memories glowing even in darkness, for Shabbat peace born of friendship and love, we offer thanks and blessing, O God. Baruch atah Adonai, Mekadesh HaShabbat.
On this Shabbat day, as you graciously receive our prayers together,
Grant us enough health to fulfill our duties and the compassion we need to attend to others. Give us the courage to be true to our highest selves and the charity to see the best in those around us. Give us patience enough not to become discouraged, hope enough to overcome all fears for the future, and faith enough to know your presence. O source of blessing, look with favor upon us. May our offerings be acceptable to you. We praise you, Adonai, whom alone we serve in reverence. Baruch atah Adonai, she'otecha levadecha b'yirah na'avod.
For the good in us which calls us to a better life, we give thanks. For the strength to improve the world with our hearts and our hands, we offer praise. For the desire in us which leads us to work for peace, we are grateful. For life and nature, harmony and beauty, for the hope of tomorrow, all praise to the source of being. Baruch atah Adonai, hatov shimcha ulechana elehodot.
Amen.
Prayer for peace. Oh, I guess I should have my mic. A prayer for peace. Shalom Rav does not mean hello, Rabbi. It means great peace. Shalom Rav
al Yisrael amcha tasim leolam. Shalom Rav al Yisrael amcha tasim leolam. Ki ata hu melech adon lechol hashalom. Ki ata hu melech adon lechol hashalom. Shalom Rav Yisrael amcha tasim leolam. Shalom Rav Yisrael amcha tasim leolam. V'tov b'necha levarech et amecha Yisrael b'chol עת ובכל שעה בשלומך. שלום רב על ישראל עמך תשים לעולם. שלום רב על ישראל עמך תשים לעולם. Tasim leolam, tasim leolam. Baruch atah Adonai, hamavarech et amo Yisrael, bashalom.
Praise to you, Adonai, our God, ruler of all, who blesses Israel and the whole world with the possibilities and opportunities for peace.
We take a moment now to offer the prayers of our hearts, the prayers that we do not necessarily share with the people even sitting right next to us. So I invite you to take this time now to pray silently.
This last blessing, Oseh Shalom, is part and parcel of how we want God to allow us to do down on earth what God does in the highest heavens. It goes like this.
Oseh shalom, shalom bimromav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'imiru amen.
Oseh Shalom,
Aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael.
To the beginning.
Oseh shalom, shalom bimromav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'imiru amen. Ve'al kol Yisrael,
Every Friday night, even when we don't read Torah, we offer a Mishaberach of healing. So many have come here tonight knowing those close to them in their lives, those who are broken, those who are in hospitals right now and terrified about what might happen in just the next few days, those who live in nursing homes, who might face an entire weekend without even one visitor, and those who walk the earth with a stone in the heart or face the daily battles of sobriety. None of us is whole. All are broken. And yet you who are here have the opportunity to pray for those who cannot even be with us this day. It's our custom for us to go through the congregation. I'll indicate you're part of the congregation with my head. I'll nod to you. If there's the name of somebody for whom you wish to add to the collective heart of this sacred community tonight, please feel free to say the name out loud. If you're using the Hebrew name, use the name of that person and the name of their mother, because all healing in Judaism is in the name of mothers. And if you don't want to say a name, that's fine. Just hold on to that name in your heart as the Mishaberach is sung. You might choose to sing with us. You might choose to sing just the English verse. You might just choose to say amen to affirm it. Or you might just choose to close your eyes and let the words wash over you as a prayer of hope and healing for those you love so much. Because
Lois Kaufman, Chava Batili, Lee Vega.
Paul Schwartz.
Mishaberach sing, and let us say, Amen. Ishe be'rahim otenu, mikor habracha le'avotenu.
For healing, bless
Those in need of healing, with refuah shalema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen.
You know, as wonderful as to sing with you all, a lot of people didn't come to hear me tonight. A lot of people came to hear a wonderful friend, Aaron Selko. Aaron is a proud leader in a camp that has produced almost more rabbis than any camp in the movement. More cantors, more leaders, more educators. And I am honored to call him my friend, even if he does cream me in one-on-one basketball every year. And he has allowed me to continue my sacred work at Camp Harlem through this very year when we finally put a lovely bookend to it. Aaron, why don't you come up and address us with a Shabbat Shalom? You don't get to Pittsburgh very often, so it's wonderful to have you here.
Thanks, Jimmy. That is quite a photograph up there. Thank you. There's many more that you could have chosen, so that is fine. There's far worse, I'm sure, out there. I prepared a few things to say, but I have to start by saying thank you to Rabbi Gibson and to the clergy here at Temple Sinai. And it's true, I don't get to Pittsburgh enough. We, as a camp, we serve a fairly vast community of 125 Reformed congregations, and so it's a struggle to find the time in our schedules to be everywhere. And the feeling that I had a little while ago as I was sitting there was not the feeling that I have every Friday when I may be visiting a different congregation where I may not get to very often, but I feel like I've been missing out. For those of you that have never been to Camp Harlem before, maybe not to camp before, you wouldn't necessarily know that this feels pretty campy, which is not an easy thing to achieve in a congregation, respectfully said. It's not easy. Pictures that are up there in that visual tefillah that we were looking at, if you haven't been to Camp Harlem, you might not know what that was that you saw that looked like a spaceship where people were walking towards it. It was not a spaceship. That's, in fact, Chapel on the Hill. And to have a congregation open its doors and its hearts and its tunes to prayer to a camp many, many miles away is quite a statement. Also, I would say Rabbi Gibson has referenced basketball games. It's a little bit past when we tend to atone, but it's not too late for me to apologize. The next time I play a rabbi for rights to come to camp, I will tell them that I played Division I basketball, and that was probably unfair. So, as a director of a summer camp, I talk a lot about camp, and when people know me, as I know some people here, they may think of me as a credible camp expert. When people don't know me, maybe I don't really know much. So I'm going to give you my resume in just a few words. If not for camp, I would not be standing here. If not for camp, my daughter would not be raised Jewish. If not for camp, I would have no career, that's for sure. I'd be just looking for rabbis to trick into playing basketball, probably on playgrounds in Philadelphia. I've spent 36 of the years that I've been on the earth at camp, 22 of those years running camps. Harlem is but one of many great camps. When I'm here in Pittsburgh, I'm reminded of some of those other camps, one of them Emma Kaufman Camp. Your congregant, my dear friend Sam Bloom, runs that camp. I've actually spent a handful of weekends there over the years. But I do care a lot about camp, and I do think that when congregations honor us with the chance to talk about it, I love to take the opportunity. So when we come together and we're talking about camp as if it's something really, really special, I think it's an appropriate time to ask the question of what it is that makes it so special and maybe try to answer that. And for that question, what is that thread that runs through Jewish camps that is so fabulous, so unique? What is the common thing that we have, whether it's in Morgantown, West Virginia, Kunkletown, Pennsylvania, or many other places around North America? For that question, there's a passage that I like. It won't be read for a few more weeks, but from Vayetzi, and it goes like this: "And Jacob awoke from his sleep, and he said, 'Surely God was in this place, and I did not know. How awesome is this place? This is the very house of God, and this is the gateway to heaven.'" Jacob's dream represents a revelation that when in a totally immersive environment, we may feel connected to God as Jacob did. He has this transformative encounter with the Almighty, and he's immersed in an environment that takes over all of his senses and removes him from the reality of the world that he was living in. Some of us may rise in the morning every now and then to similarly recall an otherworldly moment of peace or spirituality from a dream. I can say that on Wednesday morning when I woke up this week, I had one of those moments of wondering, did I just dream what happened? That is a bipartisan comment. Just, wow, that's interesting. But often it's something that we can't recreate in the terrestrial life that we live. This is an insight that Jacob speaks of, and I think it's really deeply connected to the experience that runs through each of our camps, and certainly Harlem among them. We at camp are in the immersion business. That's what we do. Eitan, you can get that. It doesn't distract me. I'm a camp director. The fact that people were sitting in their seats is incredible, and they're actually listening, or apparently listening. But that business of immersion, which may be a little bit different at every camp, is the recreation of self-contained communities for children and young adults. And it puts us in what we feel like is a dream state. The bubble that we create that covers these campuses filled with trees and lakes and fields and bunks and all sorts of other fun things is, by design, basically a utopian environment. We leave our parents at home, which is awesome. And we also leave our iPhones somewhere else, and Snapchat and Instagram and all of that other stuff. And in that screen-free environment, we dive deep into the pool of Jewish experience. And often at home, we struggle to stick our toes even into that pool. We just may not feel quite as comfortable. With the guidance of role models and leaders that understand the nuances of what we're doing and the risks that we may be taking, our kids at camp get to be wrapped in a blanket of new and powerful experiences that allow them to more personally and meaningfully make connections and to find their Jewish soul. And the immersion doesn't just take place on Shabbat. The photos that you saw at camp were taken on Erev Shabbat, on Friday night, as we walked to chapel on the hill. But it's not only happening at that time. It happens when we sing and we dance, when we listen to a story told by someone about their Jewish experience. And in fact, it could also happen on the basketball court. It happens when we meet new people without limitations that school or sports teams or neighborhoods might have for us at home, sometimes make us feel a bit stuck, where we can't quite find our true selves. It happens when we get the chance to sit back and look up around nature without the distractions of technology or noise. And it happens when we take a chance to do something awesome that reminds us that God must be present here when we are at camp. I have visited, at last count, about 145 camps in North America. And so I understand that camp is unique. But I'm also a parent, and I choose to send my child to camp She actually doesn't go to my camp, so if you're interested in hearing more about that story, come next week. Well, that's quite a sermon. But my choice to send my daughter to Jewish camp is one that I make thoughtfully, and I'm thankful when I wake up in the morning each day in my own George Burns sort of moment that the dream of a Jewish future is still alive in our children, and that camp is a place where we're in the business of building that. So thank you, and Shabbat Shalom.
Thank you, Aaron. By the way, this is the fourth time in my life that Aaron's seen me in a tie. Usually sees me in jeans and shorts and sandals. Anyway, so I hope that the tie doesn't get in the way of the spirit that we tried to create here today, and this is very much what we try to do. Cantor Berman is extraordinary. Rabbi Gorban, I hope, is your next faculty member, just so you know. We're pleased to announce that Shabbat services are now streamed live, and you can get them at home, or sometimes this room gets a little noisy. You know, you can go to the Malakoff room and watch it as well. Cantorial music is underwritten in part by a generous grant from Edgar Snyder. We want to thank our greeters this Shabbat. Who was greeting this Shabbat? Tom, were you there? Hello, Laura. Thank you very much. And we want to thank Women at Temple Sinai for sponsoring our pre-oneg. Tomorrow at 8:30 in the morning, we study Torah in the Falk Library. At 9:15, we have our informal minyan, where there's a lot of guitar playing going on at 9:15, but I know you're otherwise occupied in the morning. And 10:30, you going to be here? Good. So, Ari, how many are here for the bar mitzvah? Raise your hand. Where'd you travel from? California. We said yesterday, it's almost time to wake up, right? Where'd you travel from? Virginia suburbs, good. Tucson. It's almost time to wake up. How far in the back? What? Houston, we got the South and Southwest in the house tonight. That's great. I know we talk funny up here, and I know it's a little colder than people like, but that's just the way it goes in the fall in the north. So tomorrow morning, 10:30, I'll join you at Torah service, okay? And you're leading part of the service. Torah, Haftarah, we're really, really delighted. On Sunday, we have a vendor craft fair. If you have needs that you're looking for vendors, we have caterers to jewelers to photographers, anything you want, 9 to 3 p.m. Susie Hauptman has done an incredible job putting this together. 26
Debbie
vendors. Excuse me? And?
No, not Susie Hauptman, Debbie Manish.
Oh, I'm sorry. My bad. Now I have to go to Yom Kippur. Okay, Debbie Manish did all the work to manage it. I've seen her here every day this week. So tomorrow, so it is from 9 to 3 in the afternoon. And we have our annual book fair. You may not know that November is Jewish Book Month. And so we encourage people to read Jewish books of all kinds, and that is from 10 to noon on Sunday. Cantor Berman's Bereshit, or Basic Jewish Skills and Discussion class, is from 11 to 12 on Sunday. Hot off the press, the Women at Temple Sinai cookbook. Does anybody here have any recipes in that cookbook? Good. What is yours?
I have 3.
What do you have?
2 chicken recipes and a Moroccan meatball stew.
2 chicken and 1 meatball. Okay, very good. And then Wednesday, we have our book discussion here, A Replacement Life by Boris Fishman, run by Ann Fagan. Our Chai Mitzvah program is a group learning experience about Judaism over a 9-month period. And if you want to know more about it, yes?
You finish this, and I'll...
Talk to Rabbi Gorban. Our Sheer Joy Youth Choir meets at 9 o'clock on Sundays. All kids are welcome. No auditions necessary. Smiles are required, just so you know. Yes, what else?
Mini Minion. Takes place tomorrow morning.
It didn't make my list.
So
please.
So Mini Minion is a coincident with the Shabbat morning Minion for the adults from 9:15 to 11:15. We will also have something for the younger set. If they're 6 or under, please come with with an adult of any sort. And otherwise, we're going to do songs and crafts and snack and stories and all kinds of fun things.
Tomorrow, I just got back from Israel on a trip with rabbis from all the different streams, from Orthodox to Chabad and down through. I'm going to be at Shari Torah tomorrow at 4:30 in the afternoon for Mincha and part of a panel discussion group on Israel throughout the streams. Also, I want to thank everybody who has come to Minyan on the weekday. I appreciate all the support that many of you have given to me in the face of my father's tragic and untimely death, by giving me the gift of a community about which I can say Kaddish, and I know it's not only me that appreciates that. This Wednesday night ends the Shloshim, the 30-day period, and in addition to the service itself, I'll be giving a brief talk about my father in his honor. But we will continue Minyan all the way through Thanksgiving and then rejigger the schedule as is necessary to continue this incredibly important service to those who need to say Kaddish. I want to thank all of you who have made this community a sacred community tonight. And Judy Mahan looked at me because I'm 15 minutes over than my usual time. She's so nice, just looks at me and smiles. And some people might glower, but thank you very much for reminding me that we need to move things along. So if I can invite my wonderful partners in crime up here, clergy crime, Canna Berman and Rabbi Gorbin. Our concluding set of prayers starts with a prayer called Aleinu, and if you are able to, please rise.
עלינו לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל המונם, ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא. ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד ושמו
As we prepare for Kaddish, the prayer that mourners say at the end of the service, it's our custom if we read the name of somebody for whom you are saying Kaddish that you rise so we can recognize you as a mourner. At the very end, we'll ask all to rise so that no mourner feels that like they are standing alone. This week, we commemorate the anniversaries of the deaths of the following: Erna Bauer, Sadie Belkoff and Doris Bennett, Harriet Gusky Bennett, George Berman and Edgar Baru, Samuel Cohen and Irma Devlin, Charles Dunn and Mitchell Fink, Beatrice Fishman, Louis Frankel and James Gallagher, Simon Geller, Fanny Goldberg and Robert Goldstein, Linda Goldston, Rachel Hagiag, Anna Winter Hirsch, Bertrand Hoffman, Zelma Hoffman and Edna Lampert Jones, Harry Keene, Mike Lebov, Hyman Levinton and Harry Mann, Samuel Mervis, Evelyn Miller and Lucille Molenberg, Leon Mordeau, Ron Moritz and Harris Neft, Dr. Henry Rahm, Sylvia Rothenberg, Sam Sambol and Catherine Schumacher, Geraldine Silberman and William Sittig, Anthony Skorzicki and Rose Smoke, William Unger, Earl Weinstein, Leah Solomon Weinstein, and Marion Ruth Weisband. And now we remember those whose recent deaths we still mourn. Beatrice Klowski, the mother of Terry Kennedy, who will be buried out of Philadelphia this Sunday, and whose shiva will be here a week from Sunday at noon. Catherine Gordon, the mother of Jeff Gordon. Paul Kosman, the husband of Ines and the father of Deborah. Gail Ryev, Joyce Malvina Pearl, Leslie Marcus, my father Larry Gibson, Selma Jackson, Yona Wilf and Rabbi Marcus Burstein, and the incredible giant of Jewish thought and music, Leonard Cohen. We take all of them into our heart, and we do not allow our mourners to stand alone as we rise with them. Excuse me a second. Did I get your mom? Okay, I just want to make sure. Okay. And if you would like to say Kaddish, you are free to. Otherwise, please respond as a congregation to us mourners saying our Kaddish. Yitgadal, Yikadash, Shmei Rabbah.
Amen.
V'yomad divrach irutei v'yomlich malchutei. B'chayechon v'yomechon v'chayei d'chol beit Yisrael. B'agalav yizman kari v'yimru.
Amen. Yehi Shmei Rabbah v'varach le'olam le'almei almaya.
Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yipa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh. Yitadar v'yitalev v'yitalal Shmei d'kudsha. Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata. Tushbechata v'nechamata. Damiram b'yoma v'yimru.
Amen.
Yehi shlom rabba min shemaya. V'chaim aleinu ve'el kol Yisrael v'yimru.
Amen.
Oseh shalom b'mromav. Huya aseh shalom. Aleinu ve'el kol Yisrael v'yimru.
Amen.
May the source of peace in the high heavens cause peace to descend on all of us, upon all Israel, upon a fractured and broken world desperately in need of healing, upon all of us who still mourn our beloved dead. As together we say,
Amen.
Amen.
please be seated. I'm going to ask Barbara Gibson to come up because she figured out how to do Adon Olam correctly to Leonard Cohen's Hallelujah. And if you don't know the words of Adon Olam, which is one of the most famous songs of Judaism, you can simply have the tune in your head. At the very end, we're going to sing Hallelujah as the final chorus of it. The last line of Adon Olam is, Adonai li v'lo ira. God is with me, I shall not fear. He knew this when he issued his new album. At high holiday time, he knew he was near death when he issued an album at 82 years old called You Want It Darker. And he went there, I'll tell you. 1, 2, 3.
Adon Olam Hashem Allah, B'terem kol yitzir nivra, Le'ed nasa b'chesed kol. Azai melech shemo nikra, Ve'acharei kichlot hakol, Levado yimlok Torah. V'hu haya, V'hu hoveh, V'hu yireh b'tivra. V'hu echad ve'en sheni, V'ham shelo lehachbira, V'li reshit v'li tachlit. V'lo ha'od ze'ham Yisrael, V'hu eli v'chayu ali, V'tzorchem li b'etz tzara. V'hu nisi u'manos li, Menat kosi b'yom
Please rise if you are able.
Ve'yado afkid ruchi, ve'et tishan ve'ayira, ve'im ruchi gevi'ati. Adonai li v'lo ira, Adonai li v'lo ira, Adonai li v'lo ira. Hallelujah. 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 Hallelujah.
Bruchim atem b'vo'achem, bruchim atem b'tzeitchem me'etav olam. May you be blessed every place you go, come into God's world. May you be blessed every place you go out to, as well as together we say.
Amen.
Shabbat shalom, everyone.
Shabbat shalom.